Hello and welcome to another Secrets of Top Luxury Real Estate Advisors. I'm Kristine Newell with Premier Sotheby's International Realty. And today I have the pleasure of having on with us Josh Behr. Josh is with Live Sotheby's International Realty in the Metro Denver area. Hi, Josh. Welcome.
Hi, Kristine. Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So we are so excited to have you today and to learn all of your secrets about luxury real estate. And, Josh, you have an incredible career. I mean, just truly, truly amazing stats. Last year, you did about 300 million in sales volume, you and your team, which is incredible in the Denver metro area, Colorado. You also have done over 2,000 transactions and over 2.5 billion in sales, which is pretty impressive. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then you also are the #1 team within the Denver area and also are amongst the top 10 teams nationwide. Again, just truly, truly incredible. And you are a native of Colorado. So we're very happy to interview you today. And let's get started. What do you love most about real estate?
This is such a dynamic business. And I think from year to year, it changes so much. This market we're experiencing right now, it's yet again sort of another fold there. So I think the dynamic nature of it, the fact that you can be nimble and evolve, and there's so many different facets to play in. It's really an exciting opportunity, exciting space to stay sharp in. So it's been a lot of fun.
So in terms of real estate, I know today we're talking about luxury, and Sotheby's International Realty is really known for luxury, and you do a lot on the high end. So what does luxury mean to you?
It can sound like a platitude, but for us on our team, luxury really is a level of service, and what that means is we have clients that have generational transactions, meaning it could be kids, it could be grandkids, it could be whatever it happens to be, mothers, parents, people relocating, every different facet of a family that we work with. And whether it's a, $1 million price point, a $10 million price point, or a $500,000 price point, we're able to provide that level of service. And I think that's really at the catalyst, or been the catalyst for us to develop the business that we've done.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I love that sentiment as well. So in terms of being so successful at real estate, if you had to pick 3 things that really helped shape you to become successful, what would those 3 things be?
I think that this is one I do. It's tough to narrow it down to 3 because there's some amazing mentors and people that have guided me. But I think the heart of that is #1 for me is to be a perpetual student, to always learn, evolve. If I find that people in this business that are great and then are no longer great, or once were great, people sort of have a tendency to rest on their laurels. And we on our team like to really, constantly learn and evolve and refine our craft. I think that, an easy one, and again, something that's an easy talking point today, is just outworking everyone. But it's true. It's at the heart of what we do is, we're in the service business, much like a wonderful hotel. You have to be available. You have to outwork all your competition. You have to exceed those expectations of our clients. And, I think that another piece of it, and this kind of goes back to what is luxury for us, we really don't, sequester ourselves to just a certain price point. So what that means is we're always looking at, the why behind which deals we take, and, the way that we approach those deals. And so taking strategic deals, and it really has sort of paid off over the years, has been an important part of our skill set and our history that's helped make us successful.
Mm-hmm. So just to recap, I'm hearing student, like always a student, that growth mindset, which I love, outworking, and what was the third one?
Be strategic in the deals you take. Don't put up your blinders to things that at face value might not be quite as exciting, because down the road, a lot of those deals can pay off.
Yes. Love that. Love that. Thank you. In terms of your clients, real estate, we know, is 24/7, highly demanding. What do you think that your clients want most from you?
I think kind of a sage, steady hand is really, at the core of what they want. They want that. They want, that insightful market knowledge. They want steady guidance. And I mean, again, in this real estate market, it's a great example. People are asking questions: what's happening? How are things evolving? And so to be able to tap into information that oftentimes they can dig into the details out there, but it's not going to be the intimate market knowledge that we as professionals have.
Mm-hmm.
So that sage, steady guidance throughout the entire transaction and beyond, I think, is really what our clients want.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So right now in this current climate, what is the most important thing that you do to market a property?
Yeah, that's also a tough one there. I mean, look, I think reach is the biggest, and that's where the Sotheby's network is just unparalleled. I think that the ability to tap into our colleagues across the country, Denver happens to be a market that has drawn a lot of attention, since COVID and before, but COVID sort of accelerated that process. And so the reach of Sotheby's is just, there's nothing that compares to it.
I agree. Good answer. In terms of let's switch gears a little bit here. I know we've been grilling you with some harder questions, but let's have a little fun and talk about, right now, what's your go-to song when you're driving to work or getting pumped up for work, or what would that be?
I tend to have these interesting phases of my life when it comes to music, but these days I'm sort of half in like the Texas country, which all our Austin brokers will appreciate, mixed with maybe a little kind of background Odessa or something along those lines. That's super easy to work with. I like to have, with the noise of my kids in the house and all the work from home activities we've had, having a little bit of music to calm things down can be good.
Love that. In terms of social media, what is your favorite social media platform right now and why?
So our team really is kind of focused more on Instagram. I'm not, as people who know me dearly know, I think the last personal post I've had about one per year, which is tough. But our team does a great job on some of our social media stuff, and Instagram's been our primary go-to. Mm-hmm. I think the dissemination of video in an elegant fashion has been kind of right in line with our sort of team ethos, as well as what our clients expect and want. So I think Instagram's been the best.
Do you think that you've gotten a good amount of like client introductions through your social media out of curiosity?
I really think it's just an affirmation more than anything for me personally. A lot of my business is from kind of word of mouth and direct client referral. So I don't think my business has really grown any substantive way from social media. My team, two of the members of my team, we've got 4 brokers on the team here. 2 of them have definitely benefited from social media and have, worked that avenue probably better than I, certainly. But the affirmation, when people are looking online and they want to know kind of who are they contending with, who are they working with, whether it's a client or, that's someone they're looking to buy, or it's a seller who wants to know how will their property be showcased. It's been great that way.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So what are you most proud of? You have a lot of things to be proud of. What are you most proud of right now?
It's very sweet. I appreciate that. I mean, look, I think that I wouldn't be here without my team. I've got an amazing team that works alongside me and supports me. And without that, this production, the success we've had wouldn't be there. Mm-hmm. And what's been fun about the team and some mentors of mine, both within the network and outside, have really pushed me to grow that over the years. And I can't thank them enough for that. And candidly, they probably know who they are.
I know you have a lot of incredible stats. What has been your highest sale ever so far?
Highest sale ever is 11. And, Denver at the time, that was a condo. And that was the very significant condo sale in Denver. That was about 5 years ago. We've done a lot of stuff in kind of the single digits to kind of low double digits.
What do you treat yourself to when you want to reward yourself? I'm a big believer in celebrating our wins. So how do you reward yourself?
For me, it's travel and it's sports. Those two things, I'm born and raised in Colorado. Skiing is in my core. So whether it's skiing or mountain biking, or we oftentimes find ourselves at the beach too, going to different surf locations as well. So it's travel and it's a little bit of personal time. It's time with my family, and it's, that ability to sort of recharge that we all, or many of us, yearn for, and I certainly do. But that to me is how we reward ourselves in this family here.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So, all right, we're going to play a game. We're going to play hot or not. So I'm going to say a subject and then you're going to respond with hot or not. You ready?
I love it. Yep.
Okay. Tiny houses,
I think they're kind of hot, to be honest.
video,
Hot for sure.
Facebook,
Not for me.
Instagram,
Hot, definitely.
TikTok.
Not.
Trick question, the real estate market.
That's a tough one. I still think it's hot. I think there's a lot of legs to this real estate market.
Good. Wordle.
Not.
Sneakers at work.
Definitely not.
Zoom meetings.
I'm going to go with not on that one as well.
Home office.
Hot, as you can see behind me.
Yeah, nice home office. Green kitchens, and this is actually the color green.
Yeah, no, I got that. Definitely hot.
Nice. I agree. If it has to be the right green.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, in closing, Josh, what would you tell your younger self? Like if you could take a time machine back, what would you tell your younger self?
This is what I would tell my younger self and my current self and every self along the way, which would be patient. I think that the ability to figure out your process, your plan, and put that plan in motion and then be patient and trust the system, I think is a really important lesson that I certainly struggled with. I still struggle with, and that I would try to guide my younger self to understand and comprehend.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So appreciate your time being on today. Just such a pleasure. Everybody, make sure you check out Josh Behr at Live Sotheby's International Realty in the Metro Denver area, and check out his social media. Check out his Instagram, follow him, check out his website. We're just so thrilled to have this opportunity to chat with you. And thanks for sharing some of your secrets with us today. And again, thank you, everyone.
Amazing. Thank you, Kristine.